Hello and get. Let me start that again. It always takes two takes. Hello and
We got nothing.
we got nothing. Hello and welcome again to another episode of the Anything Else podcast, season 4.
Yeah.
I'm your humble host, Mr. Ollie Eldrick. Joining me in the co-host chair, Mr. Alex Lintz.
Hey.
Joining me, as always, producing is Mr. Dallas Outsyder.
Hello, I'm Dallas Outsyder.
And once again, our quest is to find the best podcast guests in Saskatoon. So joining us today is
Hilarious.
It's the omnipresent, ubiquitous. I think those are the only 2 words I've got so far.
Great words.
Mr. Clayton Kroeker, thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you, boys. When you said somewhere else, I was down because this is one of my favorite spots. I've done the wings here. I've done the breakfast here. This is like
You've done it all.
I first found out about this place through your video, actually.
No way.
Yeah.
When
I first moved here, your videos were very useful for me
No
to
way.
find places around.
Man, that's awesome. Most people just hate them and disagree with them, but it's nice to know that they actually made a difference with some people.
I just need to know where the bars were.
Like
That's great, man.
First time the band played here,
Yeah.
we immediately just as soon as we walked in, we looked around and we're like, yeah, this'll do. Like,
Exactly, right?
This is our spot now.
Well, ever since they made the stage in the corner here, because it used to be in the opposite
Yeah.
corner, and now that they have this big elevated one, I mean,
it's even better now.
I did
yeah.
a SPCA stand-up fundraiser here. If there's
Yeah.
ever a stand-up show here, come. It's a great ambience, great aura.
That's the first time I met you, actually.
Yeah,
When
you're
I was doing
right.
sound for that.
Yeah, frick. Yeah. Did a good job. Did a great job.
Well, thank you. Stand-up comedy's pretty easy to do sound for.
Take the compliment, man. Take the compliment.
Before we bring the veil down on the no talking topics, we were one of the last. I think we were one of the last acts to actually play in that.
We not only were we one of the last bands to play in the corner, we were one of the first to play on the stage, actually.
we discovered this place right when the previous ownership were building the stage up. It was brilliant.
You're the house band. You're the house podcast.
Well,
you're
I mean,
just
now that I'm the booking manager, I guess we could be the house band.
The fact that
booking
we're not
manager
is-
and sound guy over here.
Oh, yeah.
Holy.
Mr. Big Shot nowadays. You think I could buy more shirts and not be wearing the same stuff I have since high school?
I think you've worn that in about 4 to 5 episodes.
I only have like 4 others.
That's the
so-
sign of a good guy, though, is guys who just like wear shirts until
I get-
they literally cannot be worn
get a
anymore.
couple-
Like, I've had this Blade shirt for 5 years, but like, who cares, right? Guys who are too worried about like I need the $100 shirts. I need screw those guys.
I get a couple of shirts
Okay,
a year,
it's a mixed bag, okay.
usually as gifts. This one was a gift from your mum.
Oh yeah.
So thank you, Paula, for this lovely shirt.
It's great shirts.
It's the last new shirt I have. I got it nearly 2 years ago. But yeah, okay, we've got you here. So before we bring down the curtain, do we want to put in any guesses on special
Well, I was gonna
topics?
say first of all, like this is one of those rare occasions where like our viewers actually know our guest as much
Yeah,
as we
so
do.
You guys had Carter Beck on last
It was
last
so
week.
Yes.
It was
Best player in the WCBL, the Car and
yeah,
Duff
man.
Kid. Are you kidding me? I can't follow freaking Carter Beck, man. Like as soon as I found out, oh yeah, you're coming on after Carter Beck, because I was like, oh yeah, what time do you want me this week, guys? You're like, God, we already have a guy lined up this week, and yeah, Carter Beck and Corey Waters too. So I was just like, oh great, yeah, just the hometown heroes on the baseball team that's breaking records. And then here comes me with my silly internet videos in here. Yeah, no, awesome. But no, man, this great podcast so far. So yeah, let's. Yeah.
I mean, the thing that you're technically not allowed to talk about today is radio, because that's what you're mostly known for.
Why am I not allowed to talk about that?
Because
It's the Anything Else
Else
podcast.
podcast. You got to talk about anything else.
Okay, I thought it was just like you hate
Never
the
mind, I hate
radio
this
or
podcast.
something.
No,
Or it was like-
none of us are allowed to talk about music. But then
Okay.
you're not allowed to talk about the thing you're most known
Okay.
for.
Never mind, this podcast sucks.
I'm out of here. Fuck this shit.
No, because that's the thing. Yeah, I guess that takes up a good chunk of my day, I guess. But
So for our viewers at home, like, how'd you get into doing broadcast radio? Like, was it something you always wanted to do, or was it something you just kind of fell into?
I wanted to be Darren Detition growing up. So I'd watch Sports Center, and when my brother's friends were playing mini sticks in the basement, I would actually be like their play-by-play guy. And be like, bang! I would try to be Darren Detition, so I wanted to be a big sports broadcaster.
Yeah.
So when the old shoulder gave out and I had to retire from football, I sucked and got cut. I was like, you know what? I'm going to the booth. I'm retiring, going into media. And then when I went to the broadcast school here in Saskatoon, WABC, I just fell in love with doing like the radio side of it, like the music side. Like I went in thinking I was going to be a sports guy.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you do the fake radio shows there. Like it's super cool there. They have like 6 fake radio stations. They don't broadcast, you just record them.
Yeah.
So there's like a rock station, a country station and stuff like that. Started doing that and I'm like, this is way cooler than doing sports. So you come up with something out of nothing.
Yeah.
And sports, it's all numbers. It all happened, right? There's cool stories with sports, but it happened. You can't lie about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm lying on the radio. Oh, nice save there, Billy Koch. But it was nice one, Dallas. I'm happy someone at least gets my random Jays references. But then all of a sudden I started making these little quips and jokes in between the songs, and I was like, I'd way rather do this. So it was just coincidence. I'm a Saskatoon guy, and there's a broadcasting school in Saskatoon. So there's not many left, that's for sure. So, yeah.
Is it still running?
Oh yeah, and there's they still get 12 students, I think, every year. But it's a year-long program. And there's only 2 teachers. Yeah. It's Don Scott and his son. So they run it, and they've been running it forever, and they pump out great broadcasters. But again, I think the way to go now is what you guys are doing, start a podcast and just get tape, right? Because that's the thing. Before podcasts, before the internet, you needed to get tape. You needed to prove yourself, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, man, anybody can just do a podcast, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
you
we're
guys go
proving
for
it very much.
Well,
that
no,
anyone
here's the
can
thing.
do a
No, I was going to
podcast.
say, dedicated people will keep it going for season after season, like you guys. Some people, start a podcast after 3 episodes, it's gone. You never hear from it again. The dedication you guys have to keep it going, right? Because sometimes it can be a grind in the middle of a season, right? But no, you gotta keep on going, and then you guys get Carter back and huge all-stars on the baseball team on the podcast, so it pays off. So
we're slowly looking into it. We're slowly working out what we're doing in season 4.
What do you mean slow? Most of our segments are like holdovers from other seasons now.
That's a good point. We have actually got
figured out now.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. I keep forgetting how much we keep.
Yeah.
It always feels like we're cutting, sort of doing scorched earth, but we're not.
Cut nothing.
Cut nothing.
We cut nothing.
don't cut the starch, please. Don't.
We know.
We don't cut anything.
We cut things for legal reasons, and that's it.
I guess it wouldn't be the next episode; it'd be the previous episode to this that's going to come out. Is we did a crossover episode with the Smuts After Dark podcast in Saskatoon here, and when they came into it, one of the first things they said when they sat down was, "We're kind of terrified for this because we listened to a few of your episodes and we realized you guys cut nothing."
Yeah.
We cut a lot. You guys cut nothing.
And that's the thing. That's the most authentic, though, right? Have you ever been listening to a podcast and you can clearly tell, like, they didn't edit the audio well enough, and it's like, I wonder what they said in the 30 seconds that they cut. Like, me being the audio nerd, I can always tell when there's a cut or they just take something out, and I'm like, I wonder what they were actually talking about that had to get cut.
Before we cut.
And we don't seem like those kind. We were talking about shirts for 3 minutes off the top. I mean, I don't think we're going to say anything too bad.
We've talked about some pretty not diabolical stuff. But we talked about some lowbrow things, some highbrow things, and some no-brow things. Yeah. Over the time.
Some eyebrow things.
And some eyebrow things, yeah.
As someone without eyebrows, that's extremely rude, and I take offense to that. So,
it's
ginger problems.
It's all I've got going
I don't
for
have
me.
any, man. Like they're blonde. You just can't tell. I don't have any. So, but if I did, perks of being ginger, I'd have a giant, nasty Anthony Davis unibrow, but no one can see it.
That's kind of a new thing now, though. Everyone's doing blonde eyebrows right now.
Everyone's going ginge. I was ginge before it was cool.
Yeah.
I was ginge when the South Park episode came out, and that
was great.
That wasn't fun.
A guy in my school called Ruben Devaney. He did not survive well.
I would hear gingivitis 7 times a day just from people walking down, like grown adults. I was 12 at the time. Gingivitis. It's like, all right, cool, guys.
Well, do you guys want to take some guesses then on what he's going to talk about? Because I know what he's going to talk about.
I'm going to say I've seen a lot of your stuff. One thing I've noticed that you enjoy a lot is sort of like you put out a few things about sort of like your home maintenance stuff, looking after the house. I feel like it might be lawn care with you. I finally think we're getting lawn management.
Why do you want lawn management so
Adam
badly?
Beitel got me excited.
He
Now
teased us. Yeah, that's true.
My lawn's looking great. It's looking great. The one thing is, got a little ant problem though. So I have these big stones on my front lawn.
Yeah.
And I don't have a whippersnipper.
Right.
Or you guys say whippersnipper, right? Whippersnipper. Yeah. What's the other word for it? Weed whacker or whippersnipper, right? Yeah. I don't have one, so I have to move these rocks every time I mow my lawn.
Right.
Move the rocks, man. There was so many ant larvae and stuff like that. Like under every second one, these giant ones. So I had to get the raid out and everything like that. So the ants kind of took a toll in the front yard, but the backyard, man, if Hank Hill could see this lawn, you guys, he would be mucho proud of this lawn. And the thing is, my dog, she's female, so she can completely wreck the yard. Yeah. In the winter, she's blind, so she doesn't really know, some dogs will be like, okay, I pee in this spot and this spot only. My dog's blind, so she just goes wherever. We gave up. When she lost her eyes when she was 1, and we're like, you've been through enough. We're just not going to train you. You can just do whatever you want. Don't care. Live your best life. So she wrecks it. There's just yellow spots everywhere. So after 2 days of just ripping it up and stuff like that, topsoil, seed and stuff. I'm proud. I have 2 kids, and the thing I'll be like, I'm proud of my lawn, man. I'm proud. My kid just took it. They're saying his first words, making sentences. Who cares, man? It's looking green in the lawn. So I got my priorities straight.
Got it down to a nice 1/4 inch. It is a verdant green.
Yeah. Well, it's growing too fast in the backyard. I go to the lake for one weekend, and then it's crap. Thank goodness for the green bins, man. I know some people don't like the green bins because of the extra $4 a month or whatever. That green bin is a godsend. You can just unload the bag in there and it's done, right? So I'm not saying that because City of Saskatoon also partnered with me to make videos for the green bins, but I'm a big green bin guy. But I don't know, just yeah. But yeah, lawn maintenance is a big thing for me. I want to talk food though. Is that okay to talk food?
Yeah.
Are you guys are big food guys, hey?
Yeah.
Dallas especially.
We talked about the wings
I'm the
here and
biggest food
everything.
guy.
So like, what would be your like, let's say, last meal, but it has to be all Saskatoon stuff, like Saskatoon related. Like, let's say you can have like a lunch and a dinner. What kind of Saskatoon places would you go with? And let's say you can't say somewhere else because I would probably just take the wings here.
Otherwise, I would have said the pub club with the side
Okay,
of another pub.
there we go. There we can't we
force-
can't be biased. We can't be biased with our host. We're going to say anything other than somewhere else.
I would make Rabbit Hole pity me and bring back their French fry charcuterie one
Okay.
more time.
Okay.
For lunch,
Lunch.
Yeah, for lunch and supper. You get lunch and supper. Your last 2 meals. They have
for
to be
lunch,
Saskatoon.
Fuddruckers.
Okay.
And for supper, ancho chicken enchilada and amigos with the chipotle aioli.
Nice. Yes. Okay. The Wednesday almond chicken fingers are like my favorite in the city. They're so freaking good.
You can't find a single bad thing from amigos.
Right? Sometimes their
amazing.
quesadillas don't come with enough cheese, but that's really being nitpicky at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
It just you go to Amigos for the ambiance, right? Like you go there for the you want to look at the old
Nobody
concert
goes there.
posters on the
Nobody
wall.
goes there for the concerts.
Right? No. Oh, well,
Dallas,
Well,
you
Dallas
were the
doesn't.
only musician in town
Yeah.
who knows Amigos primarily as a Mexican restaurant
Yeah.
and not as a concert.
it's wild. Have you ever been sitting there while like the transition happens
Oh, yeah.
while they're
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
ready
yeah.
for a side? Who am I talking to here? But like, it's so much fun seeing kind of like the family crowd eating their tacos, getting together because you always see the big crowds of family there because they can accommodate them so well.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you start seeing like the young hipster crowd filter in. I love the blend of people kind of
Oh,
coming
it's
together at
it's
Amigos. So
fantastic stuff.
Amigos is a great answer, but okay, let's go. We're going around the horn here, boys.
Well, I said Rabbit Hole.
You're just going rabbit hole straight
Yeah.
through?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with somewhere that's recently closed. It was not my favorite spot, but it had the best poutine in the city, in my opinion. And that's
Cohen's?
Cohen's Beer
Yeah,
Republic. Had the best, my favorite poutine in the city. And they had a really good Cajun chicken sandwich there. But for dinner, I've got to go for the Cut. The Cut is one of my favorite restaurants.
Yeah.
It is just a damn good steak done very, very well.
Downstairs or upstairs?
I like downstairs,
Yeah.
but if it's for a special occasion, upstairs.
It feels like a bat cave down there. Hey,
It
like a
does.
cool
It-
little hangout, like a speakeasy down there. It's super
so
cool.
much fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun there. Yeah, I'd have to go for that. I feel like I should shout out Heike because that's also friends of mine, friends of the
Good sours.
podcast.
Great
Yeah.
sours. They had a cherry sour for a while. That was
Got,
fantastic.
a new peach one coming soon. Keep an eye
Hey,
out.
that's the thing though. Like there's
Joel
almost
to sponsor us if you're going to do this.
Yeah, I know.
there's almost too many places now though. Like it's overwhelming. There's that new pizza place on
Paradox,
Broadway. That Paradox place that apparently is really good. Like 15 years ago, even like 10 years ago, like everyone, Saskatoon's food scene's kind of cool, and people would laugh. But even people from Calgary and even people from Edmonton, Vancouver, they're like, no man, like pretty sneaky food town,
we talk
right?
about this a lot about
it's-
the fact that like Saskatoon's got like just as good of a food culture as like any other city, but our benefit is that it's like it's all in a better space that's easier to get through.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like everything in Calgary, like it's just you have to constantly drive across the city to get to different things.
We have a population of about 250 to 300,000, depending
Yeah.
on where you do the cutoff points. So we have a population about 1/6 the size of Calgary, and I think that we have as good, if not a better, food scene in terms of variety and quality embedded into the city.
I will never forget watching Dragon's Den like 12 years ago. Jim Treliving, the Boston pizza guy, was like, there was this restaurant guy up there. He had like a chain restaurant idea. And he's like, if you want this to work, go to Saskatoon. If it lasts more than 2 years in Saskatoon, you have a good business because they have the most restaurants per capita or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's the most competitive restaurant scene. Again, people from Calgary, people from Toronto, people from Vancouver will be like, shut up, you stupid Saskatchewan man, and your canola fields and your no mountains and stuff. But it's like, no, man, it's true. Like the Vietnamese food, when I did the noodle bowl thing.
Yeah.
So I started that noodle bowl thing, and I did not realize how many Vietnamese places were in town.
It's
Because
so many.
just like many people, I found my go-to one that's in my neighborhood, right? And you're like, oh, I'm just going there all the time because it's delicious. There are like 35 of those spots in town, like neighborhood Vietnamese places. And then I didn't realize that going in. I started Googling all the noodle bowl spots, and I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble. I got to go to all these places. There's like 39 Vietnamese restaurants in Saskatoon.
I know. I just went to one yesterday.
I can't remember if it was you or John Sandwich Dad.
Yeah.
You know,
He's my guy. I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Sorry, there's something in my eye. It's like 5 eyebrows, 5 eyelashes.
We good guy?
Yeah.
What's
I can't-
going on?
Dallas's face just fell off. He just pulled like 5 eyelashes. I kept looking over and he was just pulling a different eyelash going,
Yeah, that's what was going on out of my peripheral. I was just like, I don't know if it was eye boogers or...
When Dallas
it's
started,
like Charlie's teeth.
Did you make a wish?
I
What?
just have
That
a
was
lot
5 wishes we could have had right
so
there.
many wishes.
Yeah, I just have a lot of eyelashes.
Anyway, I can't remember if it was a video that you did or I think it was John did.
Yeah.
Talking about in the 70s, the only 2 types of restaurants that seemed to exist in Saskatoon were Greek restaurants or Greek-owned restaurants that weren't always. They were doing Italian or
The
doing
Sardinias, the Olympias, the Blue Diamonds,
and the rest were Vietnamese owned. But then when I believe I might be wrong, and I'm sure someone will tell me if not. As other communities started moving in, the Filipino community and Desi community and stuff, they were able to specialize much more, and we finally got. And so a lot of the places that used to serve more Pan Asian now just serve Vietnamese, but it means that we've now got a shit ton of Vietnamese.
I know, it's ridiculous, and all of them are so good. Like, the spring rolls in this city are insane. Like, they're just like, Pho Station, everything about Pho Station is amazing, but like, and their spring rolls are still good. But compared to like Summer Roll and Ngong Ngong and Min's Kitchen and all these other places, like the Vault has some of the best spring rolls. Restaurant 224, like we live in a spring roll city where like you don't get a bad one. You don't get a bad spring roll, right? Again, like Pho Stations is good, just comparatively speaking. You're like, man, there are so many other unreal spring rolls, hey? And it's just, you talk to people from Edmonton and Calgary. I don't know why I keep bringing them up in this conversation.
Well, they're the close comparison.
It's always the comparison, right? We're the big Saskatchewan city, they're the big Alberta city, but even they agree, like, oh yeah, like I moved to Calgary, I missed the spring rolls at so-and-so place or whatever, right? So, and again, I just like the fact that like Calgary and Edmonton, they're too trendy now, right? The restaurant scene's so fancy and hip and edgy and all $17 pints or whatever. Hey, like we still have that strip mall pub mentality, like the Somewhere Else is, like the Mr. Ribs and stuff. So we
also have a brilliant brewery scene. We have a stronger brewery scene than any other city per capita in Canada.
Hate's a strong word. I don't like Regina, obviously. I'm not a big Regina guy. I don't know. I just never have been. It's just in my Saskatoon blood. Going to hockey camps and baseball all the time. Whatever.
Rivalry's always going to be
Kick Rocks, Regina. But
I do agree. But however, I did find the best banh mi, like Vietnamese restaurant in Regina downtown. It's like
tell us where it is. Is it the non-existent place that you?
Yeah,
No.
is it next to the fucking?
It's real. I just can't remember the name of it.
Regina's brewery scene is awesome.
It is part of
Regina's got Pile of
Bones
Bones. Bushwhackers also, it's the old school one, but it's classic, right? But Saskatoon's is getting better. It's just got the, Better Brother is just, they need a bigger space. That's such an awesome space.
Better Brother are fantastic. I used to live right next to Better Brother, I used to work at Saskatoon Brewery.
Oh, yeah.
So I had Great West, Better Brother, Saskatoon Brewery, and technically High Key down the road. But living there, because they all malted on the same day, so it smelled like Ovaltine every week on Wednesdays. It was fantastic.
Just become a drunk when you live in that area, hey? Like,
I didn't become. I'm from the UK. I started.
What was it like working in that little Saskatoon brewery? Because I remember the first time I walked through it's through the men's bathroom, right? There's that hidden door, and it was like, this is so cool. Like, I was 19 years old, just starting to go to bars legally, and it was like, this is amazing.
It was really cool, yeah.
No one else has that. I thought every bar would have like a little speakeasy brewery in the back, but no, it's just that Earl's.
It was really cool because if you want to go into the boring technicalities of it, that Earl's is a franchise, which means the owner has a lot more freedom to do things. He's also been with the company since it began.
Yeah.
So he set it up a while. He set it up about 10 years ago, but it revamped after COVID. They got a new brewer, a guy called Tanner, who's a good friend of mine, and they started doing the beer as they do it now, and it's great stuff.
Yeah. Ask you guys another thing. What about pizza in Saskatoon? So do you guys like the prairie style pizza?
The Regina style pizza?
I say prairie style. I don't want to give Regina any love because like you said, the Greek, there were so many Greek restaurants here in Saskatoon that were doing the exact same thing.
It is.
It's just we didn't have Houston pizza that invented it or whatever, but do you guys like that Houston pizza, Western pizza, Vern's kind of style?
I do. I miss UK takeaway style pizza quite a lot because it's not the same.
Okay.
The sauce here is sweeter. The use of sesame seeds, I know it's not ubiquitous, but a lot Red Swan, a lot of places do it. And also, the ordering pepperoni and getting thick slabs of pepperoni, and it's not crispy because it's under the cheese.
Yeah.
It took some getting used to. I'm still not all the way there, but I do if someone buys it for me. The only thing I will not abide, and I stand by this, and I will put this on record again and again and again, is why are you hillless hillbillies cutting round pizzas into square slices? It is fucking fucking stupid.
I don't mind the little bonus
I
triangle
hate it.
sometimes.
No, because I know the squares, the middle bits is
Yeah.
great, but then you've got the
Ollie's
corner bits.
crashing out.
Who wants the corner
I don't
bits?
mind those little like the bonus
Nice
quarter
ball.
triangles
But
that you
do
get
you
there.
want that bit, Clayton, if that's your one slice
Yeah.
or your two slices because you're sharing a
See,
pizza with loads of people?
those don't count as
Oh.
slices. Everyone knows that those are just little bonus ones. Those are the standing while you're eating kind of
tell
things.
that to the pizza parties I've been to.
You grab the corner while you're looking to like, okay, like what kind of pies we got here. You grab the little corner triangle and you just got, that would never, are people you're hanging out with qualified that as a legit slice?
They're not the people
You
I
need
hang
new
out with
friends,
anymore. to be
man.
fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I left those people a long time ago, and I hang out with these degenerates.
See, like,
instead.
I don't,
If you were this passionate about anything else in your life, you would be much farther ahead than you are.
But the thing is, like, it's when it gets to past like the 6 meat layers, that's when it's too ridiculous, right? But the Vern's Pizza Police out there think that again, like it's 20 meat layers, right? And they're like, well, you get all this food for the price, so it's obviously good, but it's not. And like the odd time, like Vern's Pizza will slap, but it has to be at the right time at the right place. Like you can't just willy-nilly a Vern's. It has to. You have to like plan it for a few days and be like, hey, I'm going to eat something light during the day, maybe some soup for lunch. Like you need to plan it. And then if you have 3 or 4 slices, it's great. Vern's can be a good experience. But the people who have like that as their go-to, what's their cholesterol like? Like I'm saying this with gout, so I should be one to talk. But like the Vern's Pizza, you guys have Vern's Pizza friends
I was
who
gonna
literally swear by the pizza. They won't let you order anything else.
I've never been.
You're a
to
Vern's Pizza person, aren't you, Dallas? Aren't you?
No, well,
No, Dallas is much more of a douche than that.
I used to live in Vancouver, and when I was living there, I used to miss the Prairie style
Square.
pizza.
Okay.
But now that I'm back in Saskatoon, I actually miss the Vancouver style pizza.
What's Vancouver style
It's
pizza?
basically like Fresh Slice. Have you ever been to
Yep.
Fresh Slice? It's
Yeah.
like that, basically.
So just pizza.
yeah.
Vancouver
It's just,
style
it's
pizza.
just regular pizza.
Yeah. I just think like the pizza police are getting out of hand. That's why like again when I was trying to find the best pizza in the city, so many pizza snobs would be in the comments and they would be like, "You're garbage. You have no sense of taste." Like I would be at 13 Pies. And again, 13 Pies, say what you want. Like it is good pizza. It is a little overpriced, okay, and it's a little floppy in the middle. It's really good. And like the date night ambiance of it, right? They got the Mortal Kombat machine. Like, you know, it's a cool date night spot, but people will be like, sucks, overrated, because it's the bougie, expensive spot, right? But then they always drop this line like, I've been eating pizza my whole life, guys. Like I'm a pizza aficionado. Everyone's a pizza aficionado. Who hasn't been eating pizza their whole life? So many times people, I'm a pizza expert. No, everyone's a pizza expert.
We're all gluttons here. You're not special.
I've been eating pizza since I was 5. Cool story, man. That means absolutely nothing. But there's the pizza police, the pizza snobs. I stopped doing the pizza quest because I couldn't stand it anymore.
And the gout.
Well, and the gout too. The gout really put a hamper on things. But it was just it was Triffon's Pizza at Manhattan Gastropub and Whiskey. It's good. Like again, solid 5 meat layers, tons of cheese. It's nice and crispy on the top. Like that's my favorite style of pizza. Totally understand how some people don't like that. I understand. I get it. But people in the comments would be like, no, you're an idiot. I'm never watching your videos again. Like, you should see some of the comments in the DMs I get, man, on some of it's objective, right? Like,
amazing.
it's just food, and everyone has different tastes. Everyone has different likes. But some people think like, oh, if you don't think like I do, you're wrong.
It's wild as well because like the running joke is always there's no such thing as bad pizza, and so you think they'd just be welcoming of it all. I will admit my favorite thing about bringing up 13 Pies is everyone will always say it's really expensive, but I love how everyone's like it's way too expensive, it's overpriced, but it's so good, so I do go once.
I
a
know,
month.
right? Like
It's like people saying, I know I have a cocaine problem, but I'm going to carry on anyway.
it's so expensive.
Yeah, but I'm going to keep doing it anyway
Yeah.
for some reason. What do they put in the pizza? I mean, I've talked to them about it. I don't know what they're putting in that's different.
Their crust is fantastic.
It is.
It's really, really good. Their pepperoni, I like it when the pepperoni kind of turns into a cup and you can see the grease and you're like, oh,
can drink
let's
it
party.
straight
Oh yeah,
from it.
like let's party, let's go. Oh yeah.
But the new place, Paradox, I haven't been there yet. It's owned by
Detroit
guy
style.
It's Detroit style. We
Yeah.
haven't had a Detroit style pizza place here.
No,
in the city.
I love that crunch.
It is good. Have you had Detroit style pizza, Dallas?
It's much like
no.
Vancouver style
It's
pizza.
like
and
high focaccia bread, but it's got like streaks of sauce on it on top.
No.
and it's in
it's
like a
good.
pan. It's like a Pizza Hut pizza, but like a little thicker, crunchier on the sides and a square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's similar to like a Sicilian slice if you've ever had that from New York or whatever. But no, it's really good. I'm also a big fan of Chicago style pizza, but I know that's a controversial.
Again, like you said, all pizza is good pizza. And
is.
since we live in a place with so many different styles of pizza, right?
What about
Like-
New York style?
I love New York style.
Love New York style.
Yeah, that's the
But you
thing.
can't have a whole New York style pizza. You have a couple of slices of New York style pizza.
I always like the New York pizza because remember when pizza came with the New Yorker back in the 90s? They had that big marketing campaign. I'm aging myself here.
I
Sorry.
grew up in the UK as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Everything
yeah,
is alien to me.
Yeah, they had this in New York. I remember the advertising campaign behind it was so good, and it was just like, no, it's just an extra large pepperoni pizza. They just called it the New Yorker, and it was like, oh, it's fancy. No, it's extra large.
Honestly, having been to New York City and having New York pizza in New York,
Square.
So like,
yeah.
UK food, like what's going on there?
UK food stodgy. It's good, but the pizza, the closest.
There's no good food videos like showcasing it though. It's all like mushy peas and chips and like the one like when the Brinley fishy chippy,
Brinley Mega Chippy.
Yeah. When that started going viral, like you started seeing all these other videos from the chippy shops and stuff like that.
Oh, they'll fry anything for you. It's amazing.
Is it good? Like, are these like because that's kind of like the Tim Hortons in UK, right? These little chippy shops.
Yeah, good is a relevant term. Are you asking me if I like it, or are you asking me if it's culinarily advanced?
Both.
I like it. It's not advanced.
Okay.
In the same way that it's like taking a handful of sugar and eating it. Is it tasty? Yes, it's sugar. Is it going to get you a Michelin star? No.
Yeah.
Yes, deep frying a Mars bar is not a culinary masterpiece, but it is sweet, salty, fatty. It's all good.
Yeah.
It hits the dopamine receptors in my brain and makes me smile. Like
all 14 of your cavities.
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
You have 14 cavities.
So I didn't go to the dentist for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Or nearly 10 years.
Me too. It's fine.
Yeah. But when I married my wife, she was like, Ollie, you need to, because every time I'd go near.
Oh, dude, it was before that we were hassling.
I know, but we went because we had an interview at Rock 102.
We did an interview at Rock 102 with Joel. And Joel it was around Halloween, and Joel gave us some candy. And we were out in the parking lot, and Ollie eats this like fucking coffee or Smarties. And he just walks away from me, punches the dumpster as hard as he can. I'm like, what? He's like,
Yeah, okay, that's a bit much.
It's like and so I went to the dentist, and great dentist, lovely guy. He was looking, he was like, oh. And like every tooth he tapped, he went, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right, this
the little
time.
cheesy feeling in there. Hey, yeah.
So pretty much all of my molars, I had to get filling in every single wall of my molars. And so I had,
man. Did you get like just the normal looking ones? You get the cool silver ones?
I got the normal looking ones.
My mom had like 14 fillings, all silver, and it was like, that's badass, Mom. You look like a criminal or something.
It looks interesting.
Yeah. But dentist, man, it's a hook. I stopped when they started they stopped doing like the nice fancy fluoride mouth guard. Like when you're a kid, they're nice and gentle, right? Then you're an adult and they get that fucking hook, and they just scrape your fucking
and they're like,
teeth.
oh, your gums are bleeding.
And I'm just like,
shit.
you're stabbing me in the mouth.
You
like,
don't say.
He was going at it. He was like drilling into my tooth. And I was like, oh, and he's like, are you in pain? And he has two hands in my mouth, so I can't really say, it's just a bit uncomfortable. My jaw's hurting. She's like, is he in pain? I'm like, oh, like trying to give nuance, I guess, with two hands in my mouth. And he's like, oh, don't worry, I can give you something for that. And just gets this massive needle and just shoves it, and I just feel it sort of back here. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I didn't feel anything after that.
Yeah, my buddies had the same thing. It's like, oh, I had like 12 cavities after a checkup, and he's like, that can't be right. Like if you're punching dumpsters, you got 12 cavities. Like go to the dentist. But he's like, man, like my teeth feel fine. This is my first checkup in a while, like 3 or 4 years. But like, come on. Goes to another dentist. He's like, you maybe have one. And he's like, well, what dentist did you go to this place or whatever? He's like, yeah, sometimes they just say you do so they can charge you for it. And I'm like, oh, big dentist conspiracy
like
here,
Mr. Lube
right? Like,
over here.
That's so greasy. Like, I've been pretty good. Like, I got every single time I go to the dentist, like, no, perfect teeth, man. Like, you're good.
Yeah.
So, like, I never needed braces. Like, they're a little crooked. Like, I got one kind of going, but it's fine. Like, they're like, no, it's totally fine. Never need braces. But I chewed tobacco for like a good 12 years, like from age 16 to 26. So I got like some receding gums here and there, and I'd always be worried because chewing tobacco is so bad for your teeth. And they were never. It was just like, yeah, no, you're fine, you're fine. The one thing I did, I was 10 years old, and I tripped on a tree root when I was playing tag with my brother, and I fell face first into a boat trailer. And so all 4 of these teeth are fake.
Oh, yeah.
My front 4 teeth.
Oh, shit.
So they didn't pop out. They all like cut off like right at the root. Yeah. So like they didn't fall out. There's still little bits of teeth there. So they had to I went to the PA, like it was at Candle Lake, so I went to the PA dentist. Yeah. And I will still there was a guy high on something. He was shadow boxing in the waiting room, like just like, and like making the sound effects. I'm again like 10, 11 years old, crying my face off. I'm like, oh my God, like my dad's just sitting there like, this is the worst that could happen, right? So then they had to like file down my nubs. and like put the little glue things on, right? But then, yeah, like I was 18, I got crowns put on, and front 4 teeth are fake. I can never like they say like don't bite into an apple.
Yeah.
Don't get like if it's like a milk to go with like the tin foil, you can't like rip things off with your teeth or whatever. I have to go from the side like a maniac. Like if I'm opening a chip bag, I have to like put it like way deep in my molar. Like I'm petrified of them falling out again because I'm cheap.
I had a tooth break while I was in Italy. I was square. I was about.
For those of you playing anything else bingo at home,
one of my last baby teeth just shattered while I bit into like a bit of bread. And so my parents were like, oh, fuck, we should probably get this sorted. So they took me to this dentist in Italy.
Yeah.
And in the waiting room was this woodcut painting of a guy dentist with pliers with his foot on the guy's chest. Just and I'm just sitting there shaking.
Yeah. That's what they have to do, man.
And he just looked in my mouth and he just went, okay, it just let it fall out by itself. And then it fell out in the plane. And my dad put it in an old gin bottle, one of the airline gin bottles, and it's still in my parents'. I think it's the back of my parents' clock, which is,
You guys stand-up fans? Ever watch the Jim Gaffigan bit on The Dentist?
Oh, yeah.
Or, not Jim Gaffigan, Brian Regan. The Brian Regan bit, where he's like, everyone has a wisdom teeth story.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, if you try and tell a 2 wisdom teeth story, the 4 wisdom teeth people are going to come in. He's like, I had 2 wisdom teeth removed. I had 4. I had 4. Oh, no anesthesia. I was eating corn on the cob the next day and stuff like that. That's the thing about dentist stories. Like, people just keep coming in like, oh, that ain't nothing. I'm going to top this one right here. It's like, yep. You win, so...
I think we're going to have to move on to some of our regular scheduled programming here.
Now, I get sidetracked with topics and I start talking.
It's fantastic. That was lovely, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so out the first of our... Actually, before we carry on, Dallas, do you have any questions that you'd like to
I think we should still do that. It's funny every time. My dad really likes it when we do this. So one of the reasons we do this podcast is to get Dallas some more education. You know, like he didn't really pay attention in high school, and he's an audio engineer. He has really no other interests outside of that.
I was going to say something, but
he's dim.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to get Dallas some more education here. So whenever we have an expert on the podcast, we like to give Dallas the chance to ask him any questions. Dallas, do you have any questions for our resident expert today on?
Yes. You remember the Kane? You know Kane, right? The wrestler.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know his first gimmick? He was a dentist.
He was?
Yeah. I forgot what his wrestling name was, but would you trust him as your dentist?
Would you trust Kane?
Yeah, because he's the mayor of some small town now, right? he ran for mayor.
He's the mayor of County, Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's the mayor now. Absolutely. Because mask on Kane with the flow? No. I'm not letting him go anywhere near me. He can't see with that mask on, right? But if we're talking the bald Kane with then absolutely.
I will say my Kane is bald Kane.
Yeah. See, my Kane is mask Kane with the long, greasy flow. There will never be a wrestling rivalry quite like Undertaker Kane back in like 1998, 1999. Kane was an unstoppable force. Like, obviously, because they wrote it that way. Yeah. But I mean, like, unstoppable. I remember every single Monday, I was just sitting there waiting. I was like, he is unstoppable. How does he keep coming out of nowhere? Like,
honestly, Monday Night Raw is the only reason why Dallas knows what day of the week it is at the moment.
Like, so my first job in Yorkton, I was doing overnight. So I would work midnight to 6 a.m. on their AM radio station. And the guys across the hall from me, they were the creative writers at the station. Just giant potheads. So what they would love to do is just get baked and watch wrestling. They loved watching Monday Night and Friday Night Raw. So before my shift, I wouldn't do the Jazz Cabbage because I had to work. But, man, these guys, like, I would watch Raw probably religiously up until I was 11, kind of grew out of wrestling a bit, and then I got back into it like 11 years later.
Yeah.
Man, I loved it. That was right when John Cena was coming at the Mustang SummerSlam. Yes. Or was that WrestleMania or whatever?
23.
Yeah, that was the one, yeah. That was right when CM Punk was doing pipe bombs and everything like that. Yeah. That was a good era of wrestling right there.
That's when I started watching
I just keep coming in and out of wrestling. Like, I'm a fan for a year, then I don't watch it for 3 years. And I'm like, oh, I kind of like this storyline. I'm going to watch again. It's like, oh, shit, Rey Mysterio's back. I'll watch it. It's like, cool. Like, I keep going in and out of wrestling. Like, I wish I was more of a diehard because it seems like such a cool community. But you can't fake it in the wrestling diehard community. You gotta know your stuff.
You're right. Nothing is fake in the wrestling world.
Nothing is fake. It's nothing but authentic, 100%. It's still real to me, damn it.
But our first regular segment is Who Dis.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you the name of a real person. This person existed. I'm not expecting you to know who this person is.
Okay.
If you do, absolute gold star.
Okay.
I just want you to tell me who this person sounds like they are based on the vibes their name gives off.
Got it. Oh, I love this.
Your person today is Asmunda Lobston.
Asmunda Lobston? Isn't that the Belgian scientist from 1890 that discovered a cure for itchy arm hair?
I wish.
No?
No, sadly not.
Must be. Oh, that's Ambusden Fartimi. Sorry. My bad. I misheard you there a little bit. Sorry.
Any ideas from you guys who Asmund the Lobster is?
I'm just so chuffed with that who dis reversal right there.
Lobster farmer?
No, they were a Saskatchewan MLA in the mid 20th century.
What?
Yeah.
Who would?
Nice.
What's his name?
Asmund Lobster.
What riding was he?
I don't know. I didn't write that bit down.
And that was like before. Was it before Barack Obama?
Oh yeah, this is like 1949.
Oh, okay. Man, running with a name like that in 1949, good for this guy.
I found some other interesting names.
Times were very different back then too, so good for him. Nice, wow.
And our next segment is one that you should have I'm hoping you have a good answer for. You've been in radio and around it for a
This is my job. I wish I could do segments like this on the show, but people would be like,
you can take them if you
there'd be
want.
20 people listening be like, this is awesome, and then everyone else, the other 20 people, would be like, what the hell? Like, right? But this is why I wanted to. I always, whenever someone's like, "Oh, I got a podcast," I'm coming on because there's no time. You don't have to worry about the weather or anything like that. It's just like, man, let's just shoot the shit with the boys and make some memories.
I feel like you've
That
got
said, traffic was kind of gnarly.
Yeah, if you're heading down Clarence today, so about 2 weeks ago, watch out.
Don't forget about the Saskatoon X, everybody.
This is Brush with Fame.
Again, I got a lot of like local Saskatchewan and country artists, but I wouldn't say that's mundane because they're just starting out, right?
Yeah.
They're just. I mean, I remember when Jess Moskaluk was a just starting out kind of person. Then she won the Female Artist of the Year 3 times in a row at the Canadian Country Music Awards.
Not to name drop or anything.
Yeah, I know. You know,
She
no
went
big
to
deal.
BU.
No,
So did I.
big deal.
Suck it.
Jess Moskaluk went to Brandon University.
Yeah, temporarily.
Oh crap!
But they just got big, but he had to finish his degree because he
Oh,
didn't.
gotcha.
Well, yeah.
What'd you get a degree in at Brandon University?
History.
Nice. Putting that to use at the old sound engineering now, hey?
Yeah, that's why I went and got a master's here in it as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that I could also not do
What's
this.
that school called again?
The University of Saskatchewan?
No, isn't there like the sound engineer school
Oh, they
that's
got.
here?
He went to Reyes.
Yeah, I went to Reyes as well.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I
Nicky.
also
That was the one.
yeah.
That was the one. Gotcha.
Shout out Ryan Anderson. Shout out Doug Lucic. Shout out Sean Pine.
Oh yeah.
What?
Mundane celebrity.
It's like herding cats.
I got a really embarrassing
Solid
one.
ass cats.
I was emceeing the Hockey Heroes tournament. It's that fundraiser for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. And this is just when it was kind of starting out. But they asked me to MC. I was 26 years old, just starting out.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it's a big draft kind of thing. You just introduce the players. And I know who Al Iafrate is. I don't know if you guys know the hockey player Al Iafrate.
Yeah.
He was big in the 80s. He's known for his haircut.
Fucking
He has like the
liar.
nastiest.
I've heard the name. I don't know
he has
anything
the
else.
nasty. He had a comb over mullet.
Right.
So he was bald, but he combed it over and then kept everything going. It was. I know Al Iafrate, but the way it's spelt is capital IAFRATE. And when you look at it on a piece of paper, it looks like an L.
Yeah.
So I know who it was. I did my prep, but I just kind of lost myself. So I was reading, I'm like, Al Lafrate. In front of like 300 people, and then after, like he bought me a beer afterwards and was super cool about it and was whatever. But like I totally butchered Al Iafrate's name. And, like, this random 80s tough guy who played for the Washington Capitals back
That's
in the day.
fantastic.
And I was like, yep, that's like it's just so embarrassing.
Just watch the Six Enforcers
Well,
come
it's just
out.
like, again, like I know who it is. It's just one of those brain farts, and no one will believe you. Everyone will be like, "No, you don't know hockey. You don't know puck. Yeah, you suck,
don't know
man.
pizza,
Yeah,
you fucking love pizza."
you don't know the Washington Capitals of the '80s." I'm like, well, not really, no, but like I blew it, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's that one, and then former Regina Ram, former Green Bay Packer, former Seattle Seahawk, John Ryan, the punter, who. Spitting image. He is my doppelganger, right? Or I am his doppelganger, I guess. I was sitting next to him at the Huskies versus Laval game in 2006, the Hardy Cup. And that's when the Huskies won. It was a huge upset. I'm sitting next to John Ryan the whole time. I finally get enough courage to be like, hey, like, he was playing for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers at the time. And I love the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Like, I grew up in a family that my parents are season ticket
So
holders.
Saskatchewan proud, but the Blue Bombers fan.
That's the only thing like un-Saskatchewan about me is we cheer for the Bombers. And I say, like, if you moved to Winnipeg, would you just stop cheering for the Riders? Probably not, right? My
No.
whole family moved from Manitoba to here. We're gonna cheer for the Bombers. He was the punter for the Bombers, and I was just like, man, like, I love you, man. You're a redhead. You play for the Bombers. You're my favorite player, even though you're the punter. And he gave me his gloves afterwards,
Nice.
his little
nice.
cutter gloves, and I still have them and stuff. So it's like, yeah, like, met an NFL player. Who? Punter for the Packers. It's a really lame NFL story, but and then yeah, I think that's I think that's about it. I sat next to Daryl Sutter on a plane net one time, and I asked him why he cut Theo Fleury. That was the year when Theo Fleury tried to make his comeback at like 41, and he scored that shootout winner. And I was like, man, he's going to make the team. Obviously, he got cut. And I asked him, like, why'd you cut Theo Fleury? And this was before Theo Fleury turned into Theo Fleury. Like, he was still the heartwarming, he's not the right-wing kind of guy. And I was like, why'd you cut him, man? He's like, he's 40 years old and he's dog shit. And I was like, I thought I was kind of joking. You thought I was serious. Bye-bye. I think he's going to punch me in the face. But those are I got a bunch of, like cool ones, but those are my mundane ones, I guess.
You'll have plenty of time to brag about the cool ones to other people. We want to hear about the stuff that is left on the floor everywhere else. Oh, yeah.
Anything else?
Anything else? But next is you.
It's that time again.
This is Are You Smarter Than Dallas Outsyder?
Hit the music.
We are going to give you 5 questions.
Yep.
You will have the chance to answer them first. These ones are on...
We've moved over to the logo board game this game.
If you get it wrong, we pass it over to Dallas. It's best of 5.
Okay.
Remember, this guy graduated high school on a technicality, so...
You guys are way too mean to Dallas.
People
You're not the first person to say it.
No, you know what, Dallas? Fuck you, man.
I'm HR.
I changed my mind.
Dallas, we are HR.
All right, question 1 here. Whose TV ad song included the line, "Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, special orders, don't upset us"?
Can I call a friend? Can I ask is it Canadian or American?
It's an American chain that is all over Canada.
Oh. Burger King?
It's Burger King.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, it's not McDonald's because they have the Big Mac song.
Yeah.
But that kind of sounds like a knockoff of the Big Mac song, and I was like, who would
Whopper,
rip off
Whopper.
McDonald's? Not Arby's, that's for sure.
What popular toy uses multicolored translucent pegs to create a glowing picture?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck,
Kaleidoscope.
No.
Dallas.
I don't know the name of it, but I know what it is.
Ah.
Do you want to put it on?
Okay, if he says the name, can I take the point?
He
'Cause
didn't say the name. He said kaleidoscope, which is a different thing.
Does it have scope in the name? Does it have scope in the name?
No. No, it does
it
not.
Does it have board in the name?
No, it does not.
All right, fuck it. What is it?
Light bright.
Oh, man.
Ah.
I was thinking Prism. I was thinking like a thing that, dumb.
Question 3. What chain specializing in smoothies gets its name from the African Bantu language?
What the?
Oh, I know what this is.
Orange Julius?
Do you think you King Julian from Madagascar?
King Julian. It's a sacrifice. Smoothie King.
Oh, I think I might know
Jamba
this.
Juice.
It's Jamba Juice.
Oh. Get good, Dallas, you fucking
2-0.
scrub.
2-0.
All right. What NBA team, sorry, Dallas, is named after a boot accessory worn by cowboys?
San Antonio Spurs.
San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
All right.
Question 5. Dallas is sold to play for still.
The bottom of the 5th. It's all. U-Haul is the largest installer of what automotive aftermarket accessory?
Lesbians.
Would it be the door? Like the sliding door?
It's not the door.
No. Okay.
All right, Dallas.
The box.
What box?
Yeah, the
Box on
big
the back,
box.
like the box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The big
like
box.
the balls that make the box.
The
I
box of
gotcha.
The big box of the back of the truck.
Trailer hitches.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. It's right there.
Well, you may be a popular guy elsewhere on the radio and on social media, but I think for the rest of your life, you will mostly be proud of the fact that you are smarter than Dallas Outsider.
That's the highlight of my career.
To finish off this little Dallas Outsider segment, we have Words of Wisdom with Dallas Outsider.
We used to it used to be called Who Said It, where we would take a celebrity tweet and a Dallas tweet and make you guess who said what. But now we've just decided that we were just going to give you a Dallas tweet because his Twitter is
people
too
who were
good.
as unhinged as Dallas. So this one is just, you're really going to do this to me on Whopper Wednesday.
What's Dallas's Twitter really?
It's just Dallas Outsider.
Dallas Outsider.
Dallas Outsider?
With a Y.
It kind of sounds like you're like a Cowboys sports account or something like that with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest Twitter accounts I've
Outsider.
ever had
Oh,
the
no,
pleasure of
Winston.
scrolling through.
It currently says if you see Fred Durst, you're on the right track.
I changed.
Nah,
the
whatever.
profile.
Keep going. I'll get
yeah,
it.
what did you change the name to again? Frederick Durst?
I changed it again.
What
great.
is it now?
It's just Dallas Outsider without the vowels.
Oh.
I don't know how I didn't piece that one together. I should have.
This next segment is quick fire questions. These are not things you can get right or wrong unless
Love
you've
it.
got a really abhorrent opinion on things. This is just to give a general psychological profile to our viewers and any intelligence agencies who might be listening in. Question 1: favorite Will Smith movie?
I would say. Why can't I think of the one where he fights the aliens? Not Men in Black.
Independence Day?
Independence Day.
That is a good
Big
one.
Independence guy. Or
Solid.
Independence guy. Close second, Hitch.
Hitch is so
just
underrated.
kidding.
It's so
love Hitch.
underrated. It's so much fun.
It's one of Kevin James's more tolerable.
It's one of the
Yeah.
only things I can sit through Kevin James
It does
with,
have
yeah.
one thing that I hate, which was really big in the mid aughts, which was having awkward dance scenes in credits.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You're abs.
Uncomfortably long.
I'm
that
so
we're just
glad that's
"Ah."
gone. Yeah, no, yeah.
Animated
yeah.
films did it a lot, which made it even more awkward because you made them look that awkward.
Yeah.
Kevin James is just built like that.
Yeah.
Question 2: best fries for a poutine.
Man, I just went to Leask, Saskatchewan. They have that Bucks place. It's in their auto shop. So it's the town's
I saw the
auto
video.
shop
I've seen the video. Yeah.
slash poutineery. They got VLTs in there and stuff like that too. It's a Swiss Army knife for the town.
VLTs,
It's
you
like,
said?
I'm losing $40 after this. Don't worry. But yeah, that was a mean poutine. I like the Costco fries. I don't like the Costco poutine. Well, I
Really?
do, but I like supporting local instead, right? Like Costco doesn't need the money.
You like the Cavendish.
I like the Cavendish fries because they hold up to the gravy, right?
They
Like if
do.
you have to travel, if it's a travel poutine, those fries hold up really well. Sometimes the home cut fries, they don't travel well. They get. I know poutine's supposed to be soggy and messy, but
It's that coating.
it comes to a point where it's just kind
I
of
feel like it's got to be those last few bites that are soggy and
exactly
in the
right?
same way. I'm very.
where you
I'm-
hate yourself anyway, so it's like screw it. Like I don't care how gross this is.
I always
Like,
say it's got to be crispy fries, hot gravy, and cold curds.
yes, has to get, but they get melty a little. They don't get like sometimes a cheese pull is nice,
Yeah.
but I want like a full curd. I don't want
Yeah.
the curd to be pulled away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are getting away from ourselves. So, question 3: what would be your gladiator weapon?
My fists.
Just going.
I've
shadow
been watching
boxing.
a lot of those videos on TikTok where like the two warriors are battling each other, like in that really old, crappy computer video game. I don't even know what it's called. My algorithm on TikTok is fucked. But I would say the spinning chain thing, where it's like the ball of spikes.
ball
on
and chain.
Morningstar.
Oh yeah.
No, Morningstar is not the correct
Oh,
thing.
yes, I know it's not.
Is that like the Ninja Star? Like
No, the Morningstar is
yeah.
just a cudgel on a stick.
Yeah. Ever since that episode of South Park where Butters gets stuck in his eye, I'm just petrified
Fun
of
times
those
with
things.
weapons. One of the best episodes of TV.
Let's fighting love.
He's the dog. Whoa, whoa.
Question 4: best game console.
PlayStation 2. Tony Hawk's Underground, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Vice City. Man, and the Maddens were so good. Like
keep going, man.
the soundtracks, like Madden 2003's soundtrack, Marshall Falk on the cover, and you had Andrew WK started. When it's time to party, we will party every single time we start the game. And then Madden 2004, it was Green Day, American Idiot, followed by Blink 182, Feeling This, and it was
Yeah.
like. What? And I guess, oh man, and then like you had Madden 2005 with the hit stick and everything. I will never forget getting a PlayStation 2 with NHL 2001. That was the game it all came with. It always
Yeah.
came with Owen Nolan on the cover, and just wasting time. And then there was the ATV game. No, that was PlayStation 3.
With Motorstorm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Motorstorm. God, but I was a PlayStation 2 guy. I love the memory cards.
Yeah.
I remember when that went away from PlayStation 3, I was devastated for some reason because there was something about having like a.
You know how much space is in the PlayStation 2 memory card?
That's like 128 megs or something.
8
like,
megabytes.
That's insane.
Really?
Thinking back. Remember sometimes you get like the 16 one or they're just like, oh, where did you get
It's so
this,
easy
right?
to format them.
But I just
Hey,
remember
Dallas.
Yeah, but you can like take your like little memory card over to your buddy's house and boom, like, oh, I just beat Eric in the final Underground episode, man. We got all these unlockable characters. I'll
And
bring
then
it over to
Dallas
my place.
wipes your game.
Oof, don't do that.
In Dallas's defense, it was very poorly worded what you were doing.
And then Hitman 2, Hitman for
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation 2 was unreal. PlayStation 2 had bangers. Again, close second, Sega Dreamcast.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, good pull.
The controllers, that was its downfall. I don't know who signed off on those controllers, but they got fired immediately. Like,
Question 5: favorite meal of the day. I'm
I'm doing the breakfast thing right now, which, by the way, Somewhere Else Pub and Grill is a really good breakfast. cheap plug. They're the good host. And I love a lunch. I love a nice like 12:30 lunch. For me, like I have weird hours, so I'm done at 11:30. So lunch for me, when someone's like, yeah, let's go for Thursday lunch, I can have like 2 or 3 pints and I can hang out, it's like things get away from us. Hey, let's go to the batting cages, hit some bombs. Okay. It's just like something that like all the possibilities are open at lunch.
Yeah.
Where if you get a couple buddies that are on the same page, they're not rushing for 45 minutes. Man, a good weekday lunch can turn into just shenanigans galore.
Oh, yeah.
I love the possibility of just pub lunch.
I am very aware of the possibilities from a pub
I love it,
lunch.
right? And then that turns into like a supper with your buddies, right?
I think the perfect one is if you hit lunch a little bit later, around 2 to 3 p.m. Because usually happy hour's on, so you might as well have a couple of drinks. And then you can just keep relaxing,
right?
relaxing.
Late lunch.
And then all of a sudden it's 2 in the morning and you don't know where you are.
Exactly. The late lunch when it's not busy. Like, you got the one server to yourself, basically, and it's just, it's the best.
Oh, it's so good. Question 6. Which planet would you kick from the roster? So a lot of people talk about wanting to bring Pluto back. We're not about that here. It's
Fuck
anything
Pluto.
else.
I don't know. Mercury's been talking shit for a long time. It's always in retrograde, you know? Like, I just want Mercury to be gone so people can stop using that excuse to just be a dick. Mercury's in retrograde. My life sucks. No, your life sucks because you suck. Mercury again, like everything past the asteroid belt there. I like all those planets, right? Like Uranus, fun to say. Jupiter's a giant, literally. Saturn, Neptune, they're all fun planets. And then we're boring.
The
right?
rocky ones.
Mercury. Mercury's gone.
It has no fun moons. It has no moons.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Loser planet.
Next question. Question, as someone who travels a lot, this is a good one. What's your go-to road trip snack?
Ooh, good question. It was Hawkins Cheesies for a while, but then I checked under my seat. So I would just go like this. And I think, whatever. Like, man, it was so gross. It was like it's just like, but it was like 2 years of just Hawkins Cheesies dust is different than the Cheeto dust.
Yeah,
it's on there. Like it turns into like a paste when it gets a little wet. So you get a quick lick and you're just like that. Whatever. It was so nasty underneath there. So I don't really. I'm a big 5-cent candy guy on the road. Love the 5-cent candies or the Sour Patch Kids, something kind of sweet. Back again when I used to just chew on the road. I miss chewing tobacco so much, but I just can't do it anymore. So I would. Chewing tobacco, if it was a young Clayton question, but old Clayton 5-cent candies, and I still do the Hawkins Cheesies. Who am I kidding? They're just so good. Like,
So you went from a Hawk to a 5-cent candy.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dallas. Hit the wah-wah.
Question 8. Who's your favorite corporate overlord?
So many. Just one?
Yeah, just one.
I just have to pick one? I mean, Bezos is the obvious answer, but I don't know. He's just, I don't know. Gates, too. Gates is the classic, right? That's the heritage answer, but I mean, people have kind of, I don't know, people give him too big of a hard time about a lot of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and say, guys, Zuckerberg. I just hate how he's trying to be cool now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, it's just, you're not cool. Like, your whole thing is you're a nerd. You're not cool. Sorry, some people don't like that word nerd. I'm sorry, but like, I mean that nerd and like you're a billionaire nerd. Yeah. You're smart and good at stuff. That's what I mean.
He owns an island. Like, yeah.
But now I'm a UFC fighter. I'm wearing Ray-Ban Metas. Look how cool. You're not.
Do you drink coffee? Recreationally when I'm on vacation.
His weird Baby Ray's barbecue sauce videos where he's trying to be relatable. Yeah. It's just like, no, you're a robot, man. It's like, that's the thing. He just tries to be relatable in a person. You're not a relatable person. You're the third richest man on the planet.
If this podcast disappears off platforms, you guys know why.
I hate when the rich people try to blend in with normal people. Like, you're not. Be a crazy person. I want you off your rocker. Like, I want my rich people to be insane.
Be Nick Cage. Buy islands. Dinosaur skulls.
Just be like this. Nashville, Tennessee. I bought it. It's mine now.
Honestly, it's the great thing about coming from the UK, the old money, like the medieval money.
Yeah.
At least they know they're better than you.
Like Jeff Bezos sending those people to space that one time. Yeah. His laugh went viral. He's wearing the cowboy hat. He's talking about it, and he's like, "Do you think anybody?" It's a super normal decision. I just made space rockets to go to space. Oh yeah, me too, man. Yeah, I was about to go through with that plan. Got really busy though, so thankfully you did. No, I want my rich people crazy. So Mark Zuckerberg tries too hard to be normal.
Hell
yeah.
Question 9. If you had to travel to every country in the world, which would be your last?
Probably Somalia for obvious reasons.
So you're not saving the best till last. You're
Oh, saving the best for last.
I mean, you can do either way.
Definitely not
We've had some. We've had some people say, they've.
I am the Clayton Kroeker now.
We've had some.
Somalia is beautiful this time of year. Got a little place out there, actually.
Actually, fun fact: in the late 60s, early 70s, there were loads of ads saying like Somalia was like a holy paradise, white sand beaches.
Yeah.
I sound like Pierce from Community at the moment.
Yeah.
But no, some people say want to leave the best last. Some people want to leave the worst last. So you're good either way.
I am looking for Saskatchewan's best mountain bar now.
Just go there when I'm 98 and dying anyway. Yeah. I would go, if I had to say the best for last, Ireland, because I've always wanted to go to Ireland. As a ginger in Saskatchewan, no other, there's like 7 other redheads in this province. I want to go where I fit in with my people. Like St. Patrick's Day is awesome when you're ginger in Canada, because everyone wants to be your buddy. Everyone wants to drink with you. Everyone wants to buy you a beer. It's great. I would want to go to St. Patrick's Day just to have that feeling.
That seems fun
all the time. So,
and question 10, the last of the quickfire questions. Got milk?
Obviously.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I have a 2-year-old at home, so or no, 2-month-old at home. It'd be weird if he was 2 when he was still breastfeeding. He's not breastfeeding at 2. I got a 2-month.
You heard it here first.
I got a 2-month-old at home, so man, we got 19 frozen bags of breast milk. If you guys are interested, ready to go.
He's got a better do you want this than you do. All right, that's the quick fire question.
Speaking of, do you want this? That's our next segment.
Yeah.
So this segment is called Do You Want This? It's a segment where I offer you some crap from my house.
Yep. I had this idea on the radio one time, and they turned it down. I was like, I'm just going to give away stuff from my house. I like just
no one's
VHS
turned it
tapes. I
down
bet you people
except
would
the
love it.
other.
This is such a good idea. I've always wanted to do this.
I've been on
Jacked
such
right
a
now.
tear with Do You Want This? Because after, because what? Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, because I recently got married, so I have, we got a bunch of gifts and stuff, so I've been having to get rid of old stuff, and I've still got stuff left over from the wedding. So I've, Do You Want This has been fire recently, and that's going to continue today.
Okay.
Your Do You Want This is this container full of glow sticks.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Do they work? How old are these?
Brand new. Unopened.
No.
Unopened.
You're going to give these away?
I am.
Why?
Because I don't want them.
Under 3 years, my son's 3.5. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, brother.
One time, I don't know why we had a bunch of glow sticks at our house, but it was me and 2 other guys living in the house. We had a little small single garage, and I think it was we had 200 glow sticks or whatever. Turned off the lights, we ripped them all apart with our teeth, and we just whole garage. It's like 1 o'clock. The whole garage it looked awesome at the time. In the morning, we walked back in there. I've never smelt anything like this stuff smells.
Yes, it
and
does.
it sticks, and you can't get rid of it. And we just moved out 2 months later. We didn't. Let's just call this a day. But absolutely, I want some glow. Man, the possibilities with these. You make a little glow stick chain, make a viral video in the dark, make myself a little skeleton and dance around. Yeah.
Well, speaking of possibilities with this, our next segment follows into this. Is a new one. Is X-Peg and the Y-Hole. So Dallas is going to give
Sounds like
you
a good Thursday night.
Dallas is going to give you a hypothetical situation. You need to get yourself out of this situation using those glow sticks.
Okay.
All right, so the hypothetical situation is you traveled 500 years in the past with nothing but the object in your hand. How do you convince the nearest village that you're from the future?
I'd probably take a page out of MacGruber's playbook, do the celery trick, and I would just connect a bunch of these, put it in my butt. And then, I don't know if you guys seen MacGruber.
I haven't, no.
You haven't
Will
seen
Forte,
MacGruber?
though, yeah.
As a distraction, that, again, MacGruber is the spoof on MacGyver, so he has a little duffel bag of nothing. And one thing's a celery, a celery stick, and he just puts it in his butt and dances around, and they're all distracted, and they go and kill them while they're distracted. But if I convinced them I was from the future, honestly, I just might do what I did in my garage, just rip them open and just have a dance. Turn down the candles, guys. We're gonna flick these around and stuff like that. Or again, imagine people from the 1600s seeing glow sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, I get right there. I'm just I'm from the future. I have glow sticks. I'm your god now.
You will either be ruling as some sort of early autocrat, or have been burned to the stake within a week. One or the other.
You ever think about that? Actually going back in time and wondering what people would think of you? Because their teeth are not nearly as good as human beings would be so different.
I mean, you say their teeth are not as good. I think I've got the teeth of it.
but you know what I mean? So human beings are imagine in your own normal clothes. Imagine you're wearing Lululemon joggers and you go back to the 1650s.
Yeah.
They're wearing robes and just wheat sewed together. I don't know. And it's how I don't know. That's the stuff that keeps me up at night. Is like, if I'm ever in that situation, how am I going to explain my stuff? Like,
Looking for Westphalia's best small town Princeton.
I would share with them to show that, hey, like I'm okay. I'm from the future.
You would be a benevolent overlord.
Yes, exactly. I'm a good guy from the future. Yeah, we're good people in the future. Yeah. We're not cutting people's heads off and burning witches at the stake. We're good people. Yeah.
Next segment we have is a new one of Alex's division called Wiki What Now. It's a bit like Who Dis. Alex is going to give you a random Wikipedia article, and we just want to see if you know anything about it.
So the Wiki Roulette gods today have chosen the Telephone Transfer Act of 1911.
Obviously. That takes me back, you guys. Man, where to start? Well, first of all, Gregory Buttons Jr., he really got in his dad's ear and was like, hey, Greg Buttons Sr., look, we need to start transferring these telephones. Like, we can't be running a single telephone thing. There's a lot of different telephone options. It's not like the Alexander Graham Bell days where we're flying a kite, okay? Technology has changed. We got switcher girls, right? So there needed to be some kind of phone transfer. So that's when Sam Smithson III came in. No, not Sam Smithson III. It was Paul Dubuque. Paul Dubuque came in, and then he got Sam Smithson III to join him on that merger. And then he got along with the Buttons family, and that then merged the telephone connection of 1911, forming our telephone network that we know today.
Word up.
Close to
Took the words
Not
right out of
really.
my
I
mouth.
mean, it was an act of parliament in the United Kingdom which nationalized telephone companies.
Close enough.
Close enough.
I mean, like,
It's
I don't
such a
know.
boring article that like it doesn't even have any sections
It's
to
a
it.
stub.
It literally just says the National Telephone Company had become a monopoly, and so the Liberal government decided to take it into public hands. That's it.
See, I was just
That sounds
getting into
like
the
a blurb
nitty gritty.
for the
I was
most
getting
boring
into
film.
I was getting into the details of it all, right? So, I mean, whatever.
Next one is Booze Clues. What is your spookiest or scariest personal tale?
Oh, I thought it was a beer question. That's how booze. Oh,
Yeah, when you
S.
named it that, I
With an S.
immediately knew that's what people were going to think.
I
when
didn't
said
name
it.
it this.
Yeah, you did.
You didn't name
Oh,
it
I
this.
did.
Yeah, you.
Well, when I named it this, I immediately thought this was a mistake.
Have you guys been to St. Louis and seen the ghost train thing?
No,
I've
we've
No,
not.
but I want to.
Yeah.
I've been to St. Louis, but I've not seen the ghost train though.
There's I forget where you go in St. Louis, but yeah, there's the abandoned railroad track there. It's not there anymore. And yeah, if you stand on a rock, I think it's between like 11 and 1 a.m. or whatever. Apparently, some engineer got ran over. I forget the story, but you can see him dangling his lamp
Nice.
on the track and whatever. You get closer, it kind of like keeps going farther away or whatever. But people just say like, well, the highway's over there, and it's
Yeah.
just car lights. But it's like, no, like people have seen it and stuff like that. So there's the St. Louis one. There was a super Saskatoon niche. There was the albino person that lived kind of by Kilburn Hall.
Dallas?
That was good.
But no, it was like a urban legend when I was in high school. People would always drive by because apparently the myth was this person had like a shotgun, and if you got too close or drove too slow, they would like shoot your car. And like so, yeah, some kids would like honk their horns nonstop. Like it was probably someone with some. We're all stupid when we're teenagers,
Yeah.
right? Like, so yeah, 15-year-old kids would always try and play knock knock ginger, mess with this person or whatever. Feel bad looking back on it, but yeah, I remember the albino by the in the Kilburn area, kind of by the baseball diamonds and the correctional facility there.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes we would drive by and be like, oh, let's go by the albino's house. See if we get shot. It's like, great Friday, guys. Yeah.
It's a way to pass the time. again.
Exactly. And then, yeah, like the Bezbro, too. That's just spooky.
Well, Dallas works in the best, bro.
Yeah, that's
He's
spooky.
seen things, but it's more swingers than ghosts.
Oh, yeah. Which isn't bad.
Wrong room, wrong hole.
Sometimes it's both. It's ghost swingers.
Actually, that's a good way of spending your afterlife.
It's another MacGruber reference you guys wouldn't get, but he has sex with a ghost in that.
What's the Ouija board saying? It's saying he saw us across the bar and liked our vibe.
And our last segment is Red Flags of the Silver Screen.
Mm-hmm.
What is a categorically bad movie that you will defend to the death? And why is it MacGruber?
MacGruber's not a bad
It's
movie.
not.
That's the thing. It's not a great movie. It's just, there's so many good lines. I could quote movies all day. You're speaking my language here. My side story, again, before I get to this, I had a best man speech, and it was my buddy who also loves movies. He quotes movies. We did the beginning of The Wedding Singer, Steve Buscemi's speech. So that was our speech. We were co-best men, and we were like, proud as God. We were just, anyway. George of the Jungle.
Oh, that is a bad good
a
movie.
great
It's a good bad movie.
That's
yeah.
an unreal movie. Man, there's I don't know. I consider myself I have pretty good movie taste. I don't know. I like the Hot Rods and the Dodgeballs, like the classic, early 2000s kind of comedies. That's my jam, right? But really bad movie that no one else likes. I don't know why I'm drawing such a blank here, but Basketball.
Oh, that's a good
It's a fun ball.
So I think some people don't really like that one, but like
that's good for the
one.
segment.
That's
yeah.
a really, really good one. Heavyweights.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You guys ever watch Heavyweights?
Yeah.
That's another really, really good one. And yeah, like the Mighty Ducks franchise. It's crap.
He loves
but
the Mighty
it's
Ducks.
so good at the same time. Oh man, Free Willy. Dog crap movie. You watch that again, it's like the story makes no. That cake in Free Willy looks amazing, but everything else in Free Willy is just like, how is this even plausible? Like, but I still like the jump scene at the end, right? And then like an MVP, Most Valuable Primate, where the chimp is playing hockey.
That film is so bad.
So bad.
I watched that about 6 times at uni.
So good though, and it's like they're playing junior B hockey, and I remember they win the title at the end, and their goalie gets signed by the Anaheim Ducks. And it's like, no one's going from the jungle. Literal jungle. It was a chimp.
I went to film school, and one of my roommates, who's also on the course with me, he always claimed his favorite film was MVP, Most Valuable Primate, and he's claimed it for 3 years to the point that we weren't sure if it was a joke anymore, and that was just his favorite movie.
Just go-to answer. What, Happy Gilmore 2?
I didn't like it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I like the first 2/3. The first 2/3 of the movie were great. I thought there were so many good lines.
It's too gratuitous. It's too. People are always going to yell at me for saying this. It's too silly.
Yeah.
It's too silly.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost the sense of other people being frustrated by the silliness within the film.
Yeah.
That was the fun bit.
It was, exactly. I know that like they were poking fun at like, Live Golf and some other things, but it was just like, Again, I love the start. I liked how they, again, spoiler alert, I liked the start. Like how they took that direction. Everyone hated that, but I was like, I thought that was kind of cool. But again, you can't please everybody. It's like we were talking with pizza before. Like everyone thinks they're a movie expert, and I literally just said that 3 minutes ago. I got pretty good taste in movies, but
you guys like Happy Gilmore 2? Great movie.
Yeah, no. Sometimes those like Mulan, right? Like those old Disney movies, like those just freaking slap when you get older. So yeah.
I mean, once you got kids, I guess you can kind of re-go over them again.
Oh, he's still in Miss Rachel, man. Miss Rachel, just don't.
I'm so excited to be able to watch Bluey with that.
See, Bluey's great. He's just starting to get into Bluey. He's just starting to figure it out. But he's got Miss Rachel, man. This guy, he's just got a hold. Like Miss Rachel's got a hold on this guy. But yeah, that's boring stuff. Don't watch Miss Rachel. That's
And last of all, shout outs. Have you got anything that you'd like to tell?
You can talk about anything now.
You can talk about anything.
No, shout out to you guys for having me on. I was jacked.
Absolutely.
Again, I usually have to like keep it to like a minute on the radio and stuff like that. I like doing it in podcast form where I can just sit here and just shoot the shit and just hang out. So yeah, shout out to you guys. Keep it going. And
thank you very much.
Man, the segments are like, that's crazy how you had the giving stuff away. That's literally my bit. Like that was I wanted to do that. Everyone said no. Like I was not.
It works for these guys.
It's so good. It's just it's so fun. Because it's like, man, it's just call me right now and you'll win something. You don't know. And it's like, I got some shake and bake for you. Like, cool. That's funny audio, right?
Last episode's was a bag of gently used AAA batteries.
Did you get that to Carter back?
No. He got a small cactus light.
Oh wow!
And he took it, and they were like, "We'll put this in our hotel room."
I want the cactus light. But it's a great way to get rid of shit in your house too. Like,
it's fantastic.
It started with
It started with the infamous toaster oven.
Yeah.
That is still in my house. I have somebody who's going to take it. I hope they
Because
are at this
the problem is
point.
the toaster oven's great when you're in a college dorm, but as soon as you have both a toaster and an oven, suddenly a toaster oven's not as useful.
Somebody
anymore.
wants it, but it's not me.
Well, then the air fryers came along and just took all the thunder from everybody, right? Like, man, whoever, like the Instapot, buddy, I feel so bad for that guy because everyone was obsessed with that Instapot for like 7 months, and then the air fryer came along. No one uses Instapots anymore. I feel so bad for Mr. Instapot. It's just a shame. Shame.
Fumbled the bag like Skype during the pandemic.
Oh, man.
Fun fact, the guy who made Instapot is a computer programmer.
Huh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's all I got. I can't remember the rest of the story. That's all I got.
This has been Wiki what now?
Anyway, thank you so much again to Clayton. Thank you so much for coming on and spending some time with us.
No, man, again, like our vibes match. I like how I always get sidetracked, and sometimes people get mad at that. And it's like, no, this is the guy. This is the group we're getting sidetracked. It's kind of welcome.
If you ever need like radio henchmen, we are available most of the time.
Anytime, yeah.
Thank you once again to Somewhere Else for hosting us. Thank you so much to Dallas and Outsider Radio as a whole, which is Dallas, for putting this up. Thank you.
Follow us on Instagram. Save the podcast anywhere you stream your podcast.
Yeah, and if people don't follow you already, Clayton, where can they find you?
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
If they don't follow you already, they fucking
Just my name. I don't know if you want to, but no, you don't have to. I feel weird. I just feel weird doing that. It's just such a thing in our industry where it's like we need the people who do the like and share and subscribe. And freaking hate that. It says me.
I need you to
hate
fucking
being the meme monster.
smash
It's
that
just,
like
no.
button.
Showcase other people and everything else, kind of like what you guys are doing, right? Like showcase other people, anything else than what they're doing. Show the other side of them, right?
Exactly.
It's a great idea. So,
All right. Well, thank you very much. And that's it.
It's Patreon.
Patreon. Yeah, we have a
subscribe
Patreon.
to the Patreon.
Yeah. Listen to it.